On to some political news now. The battle lines are clearly drawn between Captain Amarinder Singh and Punjab Congress Chief Navjot Singh Sidhu. Team Sidhu, while comprising over 20 MLAs, including 3 ministers, met today and openly sought the removal of Punjab Chief Minister. In fact, a 5-member panel has been formed after the meeting to convey to the Congress High Command their grievances and to seek Amarinder's ouster. This comes at a time when there have been daily attacks from both the Sidhu camp and the Amarinder camp against each other, adding to the Congress's troubles ahead of polls next year.
I think so. We people think so.
Sir, why? What was the reason behind things? Because you have decided to approach the party high command.
So many reasons.
So, are you going to Delhi to meet the party high command and you will put a proposal before the party?
Put a proposal and हम ये भी सोच रहे हैं कि हम अपने जो resignation है सोनी जी को दें.
Sir, who will be the next chief minister? According to
ये high command का फैसला.
So, well, we can see this is the Trip Rajinder Bajwa who says that they are going to go before the party high command where they will put all these things and they have decided that this chief minister should be removed from this post.
Okay, Gurpreet joins us for more now. Gurpreet, incidentally, we've also had a statement coming out from the Amarinder camp talking about and criticizing Navjot Singh Sidhu's advisors for their recent comments. So both sides sharpening their knives, both sides, attacking each other. In terms of the numbers and the split down the middle in the party, is there any one side that has the upper hand in terms of larger support?
Well, if we can talk about the largest sport, that it's crystal clear because the party high command is still with the Chief Minister of Punjab, Captain Amarinder Singh. What we have learned from the sources that these are the 4 ministers. One is Trip Rajinder Bajwa, another is Sukhjinder Randhawa, Sukh Sarkaria, and the 4th is Charanjit Singh Channi. These 4 ministers, they are worried about their reshuffling. They learn that they can be reshuffled and they can be sidelined anytime if there is a reshuffling. So what we are learning and picking from the sources, that's why they are trying to mount more and more pressure on the Chief Minister of Punjab, Captain Amarinder Singh, that he should not replace them at any cost. And that's why this whole political drama has been held today. We have seen in the morning, there was a press conference which was scheduled for the Chief Minister. He is going to brief the media in the morning, but that had been cancelled by the Chief Minister by giving one excuse that he was busy somewhere else. And after that, we have seen within a minute a lot of MLAs, around 26 MLAs, including the minister, they had started gathering at the residence of Trip Rajinder Bajwa, where we have seen that a huge number of MLAs they have just brought in there because they wanted to mount up more pressure on Chief Minister of Punjab, Captain Amarinder Singh. At the same time, they wanted to give a very, very strong message to the party high command. Now, even this advisors issue, that controversy on Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir, that has already gone to the party high command. And what we have learned that Harish Rawat, the Punjab in charge, he has already cancelled his 2-day tour in Punjab because he was supposed to come today and he will talk to both the camp, whether it's the Amarinder camp or it's Navjot Singh Sidhu camp, because he is the one who is going to take a final call and report to the party high command before the reshuffling. So this whole political drama is being held by Navjot Singh Sidhu camp only to save some of the ministers, and these MLAs, they are backing this thing. And if we can talk about the Chief Minister of Punjab, Captain Amarinder Singh, even if for 23 MLAs, Congress has 80 MLAs so far, and the majority of MLAs, they are silent. They are not going any side. But yes, of course, that some of the ministers in Captain Amarinder Singh camp, they had come out. They had been demanding that action should be taken against these advisors who had issued anti-national statement, and this is the time. So somewhere down the line, it seems that the rift has already been increased, and one thing is very clear: the party high command has failed from all the front to even diffuse the situation, and that's why every day we have seen this political drama is being played from both the sides, whether it's the Navjot Singh Sidhu camp side or Captain Amarinder Singh camp side. And today this whole political drama is only done because they wanted to save all these 4 ministers, and these are the election time. And one more point, which what we have learned from the sources also. 2 days ago, there is a mass reshuffling of the officers, and one of the even IPS officer who is a relative of one of the top cabinet minister, who is earlier he was in the camp of Captain Amarinder Singh, and now he has shifted to the camp of Navjot Singh Sidhu. He has also been sidelined. So somewhere down the lane, even Captain Amarinder Singh camp, they are trying to even chop their wings. They want that they should not be able to enjoy that political patronage which they had earlier got from the Chief Minister of Punjab. And at this point of time, they are feeling helpless, and that's why they are also trying to mount more and more pressure on Navjot Singh Sidhu so that he will be able to update all these details to the party high command. So this whole political drama is only for saving themselves, and especially the four cabinet ministers who have come openly. Earlier, they were in the lobby of Captain Amarinder Singh, and they had just shifted the ship the moment Navjot Singh Sidhu was about to become Congress chief. And after that, we have seen that the whole political scenario has been played.
We've lost that line with Gurpreet, who's just giving us some perspective on how the Congress camp is split straight down the middle, with both sides digging in their heels, especially trying to drive a harder bargain in the run-up to the polls next year. Remember, the latest salvo being fired from Captain Amarinder's camp, where a few ministers have spoken out openly against Navjot Singh Sidhu's advisors, condemning their remarks against Pakistan and Kashmir. Earlier today, there was also a big meeting which was held by the Navjot Singh Sidhu camp, which included over 20 MLAs and around 3 ministers, who openly said, "We want Amarinder Singh out."